That's it! That's the treasure! What?
Emergency launch sequence will soon be activated. Certain areas may be shut off or destroyed. I repeat, emergency launch sequence will soon be activated. All personnel is advised to evacuate immediately to a safe area of the facility.
What in the world?
There is no time to deal with this. I must be making my point. You can all stand and watch in despair as you go down into space. Your destruction is imminent.
There's no time. We need to hurry. Over here!
Damn it.
Huh? This way!
It's somewhere.
This has to be a joke.
Show me your true form! With this power,
A new skill. Now I can fight harder.
show me your true form! It's somewhere.
The hell? Hold on. Wait! Joker!
I'll reveal your true form.
You know,
Come!
this is your chance. Hit him where it hurts.
Sir! There!
2 enemies floored. Not bad, Joker. No psychokinesis. Attack with something else.
Go!
Not done yet. My turn.
Whoa, Queen, you
Use
heard
my
it!
persona. Johanna! One enemy defeated. Go get him, Queen.
Just stay there.
They're in disarray. Beat him up. Fist of justice. Behold, the new me!
Okay. I'll reveal your true form. Well done on your new skill.
A chest!
Hey, wait up!
There!
Well, looks like we caught up to you, Mr. CEO.
I'm sorry. I've had a change of heart. I'll prove it.
Father.
Haru, you were always so agreeable. Whether it was in school or after, you only ever did as I said. You've become so admirable.
What's gotten into him?
Ah, yes. Do you remember, Haru? You cried your eyes out when my work kept me from attending your first sports day. It was then that you stopped talking back to me. Honestly, you had me worried. Still, you stood up against me and became an independent young woman. Nothing could make a father happier than seeing that.
You still remember something that happened so long ago? Back then, you poured your heart into making delicious food. You wanted to bring joy to others. Why did you change?
Forgive me, Haru, but I would never last if my treasure was stolen. Please, don't do it. I'm begging you.
Father, let's end it here.
Ah, Haru. You foolish girl.
What?
Overcome failure at any cost, even if it means betraying others. That is our family motto. The cold reality of kicking people down is part of business. Virtues and sentiments are for losers. What happiness can be found in acting with justice but losing the battle?
What happiness can be found through profit, gained by crushing the hearts of others?
Better that than fail. I'd much rather destroy others than wallow in the misery of debt. Regardless, I shall soon set sail into the political realm, to the upper echelons of the world, to Utopia. My name shall be etched in the annals of history. Make your decision, Haru. If you cast them away, I'll let you join me on this ship. Stay and you will be incinerated along with this entire base. Now then, what is your choice? You fool.
Noir!
What about you there? Don't you want to get out of here alive? Want to board my ship? You're fighting against the others, are you not?
So you were spying on us.
You'll gain nothing by staying with them. That's what you believe, isn't it? You are absolutely right. Sell them out. Cut them off for your own personal gain. I'll even give you the switch once we take off. So, do we have a deal? I'll give you 10 seconds. Time is money, after all.
Don't take me for such a fool. Everything's gains and losses for you, isn't it? I pity you, Mr. CEO. You lived with Haru for 17 years and you still haven't realized? In this world, there are tons of things that money and fame can't buy. What point would there be in only saving myself? Nobody could replace these guys, period. You know what that means? Your offer was a no-go from the start!
What?
Whoa, it hit! Ha, way to go, me! Wowza! You're so cool, Mona!
You stole the show, man!
Father.
So much for the negotiation. You rebels. There is time before launch. I will crush you all!
Very well, then.
Bring it!
You little! You won't get out alive! Witness the power of Akuma Foods!
You're trapped. Give it up.
Give up? Try saying that after you've taken down my company's elite soldiers. Go, my employees. Be the foundation upon which my victory is built. Now, my devoted workers. Targeting them at random won't do the trick. You have to take each one out individually. Here, target that one first. The pompous man in the black coat.
As employees, our ship looks vicious. We should go directly for its weakness. Fire!
It's time. Ravage them!
Seriously, how useless! useless can you all be? Whatever's become of company loyalty? Very well then, Haru! Teach our employees how to demonstrate their loyalty properly.
Yes, Father. Me?
My Haru faithfully obeys my orders. After all, she's nothing like your charlatan.
Basically, that's my father's cognitive version of me.
Hey guys, don't let this get to you. Just remember, once we take Okumura down, it'll all be over. Let's wrap this up quick.
Not happening. You shouldn't have underestimated the strength of my company. Employees, fall in line. Time to work.
They've got more?
Every problem can be solved with more manpower. That is the strength of my company.
That's not something to be proud of.
The countdown's starting again.
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
Let's go. You're mine.
Ooh, Joker, you're looking cool.
Go ahead.
Not done yet. On the attack.
Oh, damn these thieves! Chief Clerk, get in here and take care of this! Employees, to me! Accept defeat!
Joker's weakness is electricity. If we can use that, it'll go down fast.
Persona! Let's go, Captain!
Let's go. You sure showed me.
All yours!
On to the next.
Come! Thunderbird! There!
Damn it! Hey, Section Chief! Get these loudmouth brats out of my sight! Employees, to me! Any who disagrees with my vision will be struck down as an example.
My father's words are absolute.
There's a good dog. Now I can take pride in my work. Accept defeat. Shall we?
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless. The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
Skull's defense is down.
Feel my rage! The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
Persona! Sir!
The opponent is strong.
Go down!
Don't do anything reckless. The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
Ah! Get wrecked! What?
Joker got knocked down.
Ah! Oh! Ah!
Hey, what's the holdup? Can't you scrap heaps do one simple job? Enough of this! Target that one next! The barbaric, dark-haired woman! Here's your quota!
Persona. Hey!
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
Persona. What's my next move?
do you think?
Okay, time for a comeback.
Let's go.
There!
Ooh, Joker, you're looking cool.
The enemy is strong. Defeat it quickly with blast attacks.
Ravage them!
Well, hey! Where do you think you're going?
Losing some disposable employees is nothing to me. I have more than enough to replace them. You've made a grave error underestimating my company body. Employees, to me!
Damn it! Just how many of them are there? Taking them down one at a time won't do the trick.
Any who disagrees with my vision will be struck down.
There are no flaws in my father's logic.
That's right, Haru. One must strike the accepted feat. Shall we?
Panther's starving! Let's use it! Full strength! All right! Queen needs food! Her offense is really low!
Let's go.
Sona, go down.
Ooh, Joker, you're looking cool.
Persona!
Sir! All right.
Skull's really hungry! He doesn't have the energy to hit hard!
Persona!
The enemy is strong! Defeat it quickly with blast attacks!
Persona!
Okay.
Right in the weak spot! Looking good, Skull!
Accepted feat. Hey, what's the holdup? Can't you scrap heaps do one simple job? Enough of this! Target that one next! The obnoxious blonde one!
Persona! What's my next move? This one! Awaiting orders. Okay. That's a big help.
Thanks!
Skull's really hungry.
Persona!
He doesn't have the energy to hit hard.
There! Persona!
Your time has arrived, Chief Director. Go forth and show them the weight of the corporate elite! Employees, to me! Any who disagrees with my vision will be struck down as an example.
There are no flaws in my father's...
There's a good dog. Accept defeat.
Damn it!
Shall we?
Vicious foe! Attack with psychokinetic skills!
Persona!
Vicious foe! Attack with psychokinetic skills!
Ready when you are. Using this!
That's one knockdown! Let him have it, Skull!
Up to you, man!
There, on to the next! Ha! Panther knocked one down! Looking good! Go get him! Look at the time! Got it! Nice! Good thing we're prepared! That's one down! Go, Queen, go! It's yours! Everyone had a shot! Nice combo!
Time. Surge! You're mine.
Nice one, Joker! You hit its weakness!
Persona!
Persona! How about this? I'll use my persona! Let's go.
Let's go. Ravage them!
It seems ordinary workers are not fit for the job. Executive Director, come to me. Time to work. Now then, fulfill your duty as my right-hand man. For the eternal prosperity of Okumura Foods.
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
Persona! Bam!
I don't know its weak persona! It's trial and error time. Persona! Take that! That's our queen! Persona! Out of our way!
Persona! Let's see. You're mine.
What are you doing? Work harder! Contribute more! The fate of my company rests upon how hard you work! Shall we?
Look
The countdown is
Persona!
already halfway finished.
Get wrecked!
Get ready! Persona!
What? Even him? Someone! Is there anyone here? Why isn't anyone coming?
Is that the last of the minions? Let's finish him, Joker!
Damn it! If that's how it is. Haru, I command you to go forth. Show them the might of our company.
Yes, Father.
Okumura Foods will be gutted if I fall. Do you grasp the situation here, Haru?
Of course, Father.
Well, then protect me! Even if it costs you your life!
As you wish, Father. This is how my father sees me. Nothing more than a puppet that dances when ordered.
This is for my father's sake.
Go! Power up!
Come! Ravage them! Persona!
Persona! This'll do. I'll use my persona. No. Enjoy.
What's the holdup, Haru? If you don't stop them, my dreams... It seems I've no other choice. Haru, self-destruct! Detonate and take those damn thieves with you!
No way! Okumura's even willing to sacrifice his own daughter?
Everyone, let's destroy it before it can self-destruct.
But Noir, that's...
I am no longer my father's subservient puppet. The real me is standing right here, opposing him.
Here's your quota.
Exterminate intruders.
Persona!
Even Haru couldn't stop them. I've had enough. Someone get in here! Anyone!
Father, the time's come to end this. I hope you're prepared.
Persona!
In the end, I am just one more in a lineage of failures. I will contact your fiancé and rescind the marriage offer. This may be the end for Okumura Foods. Forgive me, Haru.
Father!
You were behind all the breakdowns and mental shutdowns, weren't you?
I admit I spent large sums of money to help my company grow, and to crush business competitors.
Answer me, damn it! Did you do it or not?
Not personally, I had a contract. All I did was make the requests to have them eliminated.
Requests? Then there really is a mysterious criminal in people's palaces after all. So it's true. What kind of contract did you form? And with whom?
Come on, stop crying and tell us!
Warning.
Damn it, why now? Mr. CEO, can't you stop that thing? Oh well. We can't just throw our lives away like this. Look, up there! We've taken your treasure. Huh? There's one more thing you need to tell us. Have you seen this criminal's face before?
We don't got time to get that out of him!
We'll just have to inquire about it back in the real world.
Panther! Shouldn't we bring Father with us? Don't worry, he'll be fine. We'll end up dead if we're not out of here soon, though. Only you can follow through on your own responsibilities. That is what you've taught me, Father.
My utopia.
Will we make it?
Probably not. Actually, I think it's impossible!
We're counting on you, Mona!
Four, three, two, one. Goodbye.
My heart is still pounding. We did a great job in there.
You know, Morgana, you seemed almost normal when you took the treasure.
Oh? The truth behind the mental shutdowns remains unsolved, though. Okumura wasn't the culprit. Still, he did mention requesting people to be eliminated. He has to know who's responsible. Mom. Is this...
His treasure was a plastic model kit?
What's the matter? I remember Father telling me something before he changed. He said there was a model kit he really wanted back when he was a child. But no matter how much he begged my grandfather, he never got it.
Your family could get like 1,000 of those kits, though.
Okumura Foods has been around for generations, but it was a small company until my father took over. My grandfather was a good man, but not the best businessman. He'd even lend money with no collateral. It seems the debt collectors were a frequent presence when my father was young.
That must be why. Why Okumura was so willing to pursue his own happiness at the expense of others.
Whoa! This thing's insane!
It is a staggering price. I've heard this can happen to collector's items, but still.
People are gonna pay that much for a plastic toy?
By the way, when exactly is the change of heart supposed to happen? Soon. That's all we know. We'll just have to wait and see what happens until then. Once he has his change of heart, we'll surely be able to find out who's behind the mental shutdowns.
Yes, exactly as you planned, sir. Everything. From the Phantom Thieves targeting Okumura, to them changing his heart. We've lost a convenient source of income, but I'd rather not risk his connection coming to light. Okumura was not fit for the political world to begin with. He should have just behaved himself. Of course, without fail, sir. I've requested that he handle the matter. Arrangements have been made. A sudden mental shutdown will occur at just the right time. We'll dispose of our disappointing connection and the Phantom Thieves at once. 2 birds with 1 stone.
I've actually been thinking a bit about my actions this time. I was way too worried about who I am and how I don't compare to the other members of our group. Turns out I just don't have any guts, huh? Thanks. I think the reason I was so hung up on wanting to be human is because I needed a goal of my own. Well, not a goal per se, but something bigger. I guess more like a reason to live. But now that I'm sure I belong with the Phantom Thieves, I know what I want to do. Do you know what it is? I'm going to do whatever I can to make sure the Phantom Thieves succeed. In other words, our goals are in alignment. From now on, I'm not going to hold anything back. You'd better put some effort in too. Don't make me regret my choice.
All right.
Plus, I want Lady Ann to be happy. If my actions can help her achieve happiness, that's more than enough for me. I hope you're not thinking about how sappy all of this is. Well then.
Been searching all along, confessing twilight on and on, without a clue, without a sign, without grasping it.
Well then.
Question to be asked, where have I been?
I should write something.